guns. This is the conversation that is imperative to our future. When I say imperative, I simply mean direction, which way the human race will proceed based on how we understand our existence. Before we delve off into my favorite portion of this topic, which is the historical portion, I like to spend some time with my other favorite portion, the scientific part. Let's analyze one of our most awesome inventions as the human race, the firearm. Science and history go hand in hand, so the two will naturally merge as I speak. Theoretically, the first projectile ever to become airborne on Earth's soil via human initiation was probably thrown directly from a human hand, whether it was a piece of fruit or a rock. Catapults have different historical accreditations dating back to early BC times. The first gun of modern times is credited to the Chinese, and this was a bamboo tube that used gunpowder to fire a spear. Besides being used as a weapon, this was an awesome discovery. Let's take a moment to understand the significance of us understanding how to take an object and send it to another location with precision and speed. When you take this discovery and apply it to our future and what the human race will need to conduct a successful universal defense and universal dominance, guns should be looked at as godsends. The human mind will only grow as you feed it, just like anything else. Humans can reach 60 years of age and still be completely demolished in an IQ test against an educated 14-year-old. We only grow if we feed ourselves. We still have politicians who believe that guns are bad and that taking away the felony-free model American citizens' right to possess a firearm to protect themselves is the right way to go. First of all, felons don't go to gun stores to buy guns. They go to black market dealers who acquire the guns illegally from other various illegal sources. Politicians today wish to remove your right to protect yourselves from the people who can acquire a firearm in the blink of an eye. This is a narrative used by certain politicians to gain and retain votes. People get killed, people get hurt, people are emotionally wrecked. They seek answers. They seek these answers from the officials they placed in office, and no answer is good enough for someone who just lost their child to gun violence. Metal detectors and ensuring a safer school still won't bring back someone's dead child. Those measures should have been already in place. So the quickest way to not cast blame on the school or any other kind of quickly acquirable targets that would only fuel the fire is to blame the gun. You see, the school district gets money from the state, and the state gets money from you, the taxpayer, via the U.S. government. The government doesn't want you suing the school because that just ultimately turns out to be them. Casting blame on the firearm offers an easy target that won't fuel the fire that our government is concerned about. Of course, I love our government, but some of its practices aren't totally forthcoming and honest. And placing blame on guns rather than inadequate protection for our schools or public places isn't the right way to go for the human race. It's very deceptive, and I very much mean to expose it. You know what would have totally stopped all of the people who decided to shoot innocent humans because they had a bad day? Another human with equal force and equal means of defense. And I give a special thanks to all of our states here in America, like Arizona, Texas, and Alaska, who understand the meaning of the Second Amendment and enforce it. Always travel blithe.